Breaking news, guys, a magazine in France just published the number of companies that have shut down in France. They said, in fact, that the number of companies where France gets in 2025 is lesser than the number of companies we don't shut down. You understand? Meaning that the number of companies in France will not they work again. They say is bigger. Make I read the headline. They say in 2025, for the second year in a row, France loses more factories than it opens. French magazine. The French magazine Le Nouvelle reports that between January and mid-November 2025, France recorded 80 new industrial site openings and 57 expansion projects at existing factories. At the same time, 108 factories closed or are at risk of closure, nearly 2/3 of which are already in liquidation proceedings or have announced a permanent cessation of operation. Now, that means since this year, France had 80 more companies that wanted to build their companies in France, but at the same time 108 companies fold. You understand? They folded in their country. You understand? Make I continue. They say the continued weakness is in demand, the rise in production costs in recent years, and increased pressure from international competition are putting significant strain on the most vulnerable companies, the magazine emphasizes. In the third quarter, the number of bankruptcy among French companies increased by 10% compared to the same period last year. Now, can you guess why companies in France they don't close down their companies in France? You understand? Guess why companies in France are shutting down? Guess. Now, if you don't have energy, there will be no economy. You can tweet it out. This is the tweet for the week. Understand? Just tweet it out. No energy, no economy. Now, the people that are supplying France with energy, now Niger. Now for Niger, then they collect free uranium. But the people who get the uranium no get companies. You don't see them now. they are feeling it. I told Macron that he should calm down very soon. These things will come to an end. No, don't worry. Russia is here to scatter their business, because the only business they have is Africa. Nonsense.